Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of A.T.O.M RPG. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today here talking to these three fellas. They are all very distrustful of each other. Well, I haven't talked to this guy yet, and also before we continue, it's raining very hard outside for me, and ooh, maybe that means something. So if you can hear the rain in the background, it's it's fine. You see a nervous-looking, black-haired fella of about 20 years of age. He stands cross-armed, sighs, and nervously glances at his companions and at you. What an unlucky situation! Damn it, he says. Can I ask you some stuff? Tell me about yourself. He doesn't explain. It would be very awkward if I were talking to him for before I talk to the other guys. I am Ashot Kasparov. I'm a guide to those two, you dig? I know the locale well, so I agreed to lead those two to Krasnoznameni. Well, not two. There were three in the beginning, but now I doubt they are the same people that hired me. That's how it is. And I'm gonna ask about the vigil, if it's not a secret. It's very common for my character to ask if it's a secret, or rather to say it's not a secret. Makes me think it might be just a normal expression in Russian. It's like if you read a lot or watch or play a lot of Japanese games, you'll see some expressions repeated over and over again, because there are some expressions, of course, in Japanese that they're just normal. You know, like you know in English, for example, is not like the word or the expression you know in English doesn't exist in all languages. That some languages don't have that. They have another expression that, or they don't really say you know, or they don't ask. Like Spanish, for example, has the no question at the end of the sentence, and Brazilian Portuguese does something very similar as well. So I'm wondering if that is just part of the culture. And he says, what else can I do apart saying vigil, apparently, which is interesting. I want to go with them, that's for sure. They hired me to lead their car to Krasnoznameni. Everything went well in the beginning. The driver drove, which is good. I pointed out the way. We spent the night at Old Lady Zina's dilapidated gas station. She's quite the woman, you know, and she has a funny dog named Toby. So she has a dog and a cat. And she's crazy about cats, although that might be an exaggeration. She likes cats anyway. And she has a funny dog. Maybe he doesn't know what a cat is. That could be a thing. He's of 20 years old, so in the world of Fallout, cats don't exist because everybody ate them. This is canonical. I think it was introduced in Fallout 1 right away, so I'm pretty sure it's like as canonical as it can be. So it might be that this game takes that? We've never seen cats, have we? Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know what a cat is. Could be. But with morning, he says, rain started. A real downpour. Well, it's very thematic. For me, anyway. And the driver couldn't handle his vehicle, smashed into some tree, and we plunged right into the swamp because seatbelts are for jerks. Barely made it out alive. One more minute, and we'd sink to the bottom along with the UAZ, just like the poor driver. And that's why he died. But when we finally got out, oh, wait a minute, he's the one. It's the cat. Also, he's bleeding from his nose. I just now noticed. Well, let's figure out how this works. But he's the one. If indeed any of these are the one. Let's see. But when we finally got out, he says, we suddenly knew where we were. On the Skinworm Swamp. That's another name. A skinworm is this creature, a mutant that crawls inside of people through their mouths and starts controlling their bodies, you dig? And it's also interesting that he asks you dig, which is thematic for a worm, because worms are underground creatures. Well, a lot of them are anyway. But I don't know if that's meant to be like that. Anyway, and it's so good at it. Nobody can tell the difference until it's too late. Yeah, about controlling the bodies. Yeah, until it leads you into some deserted place and starts eating your damned meat. So, I ran from the swamp. But those two, they didn't. Got lost or something. We regrouped only when we got out of the swamp, so how do I know the skinworm didn't get them? How do I guide them to the city? If they may strangle me as soon as I turn my back. Well, they could strangle you already, but now there's a real reason why they would. Because they're the skin worms. I mean, they have the skin worms inside their mouth. But you have that. So, it's quite a tale. Can I help you out? Some hope sparks in the man's eyes. Oh, you really want to help? That's good. That's very good. But will you be able to? A real human has little to no differences with a person controlled by this mutant. They fully copy the original, though they may mix up some memories occasionally, forget some names or details, but that's it. Which is interesting because all of them told me that. Which would make me think that none of them is the worm. Because why would the worm say that? Either way, I can try and talk to the others and get a conclusion. Well, I'm gonna save, because I think it's only a matter of telling them. I trust this guy more than the other ones. Yeah. Your guide is a strange fellow. I suspect him. Your boss got his story all mixed up. He's not like you both. No, he's not. No, he's not. So those two are hiding something. If there's really a mutant like you described, he dwells in both of them. Oh. That would be an interesting turn of events. I don't know if that's true. Ooh, he has also... No, this is not 10mm. I'll talk to you in a little bit because I want to see if this guy has 10mm or something. He's got Rad 0, sorry. Yeah, see you later. So, I'm gonna go with both of them situation because that looks like a fun time for everyone. Let's go with that. The man readily... No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't read that. I didn't mean to read that. There is another option right there that is interesting, and it doesn't tell me what the option is. I talked to everyone and came to a pretty interesting conclusion, I can say. In this situation, any conclusion is interesting. Speak out, man. Well, if you want to say that, I suppose. You'd be better off not listening to the old crones and to stories about mutants in general. Y'all are completely normal. You're all telling a slightly different story. I'm getting out of here. Oh, they're all... Oh, that would be quite something. That would be if they all were, mutants that want to kill me. I mean, not mutants, I guess. Zombies, really. That's what it is. I'm gonna say that. The man readily cocks his gun. His followers both shiver slightly. Mother of God, you're right. Okay. Man! You get your butt out of here. When I stop hearing your footsteps, I'll do what needs to be done. And one more thing. Thanks. I don't know what happened. His line was pretty weird in and of itself, but I don't know what happened. I suppose we did it. I mean... And I bet that fighting them is just gonna be... They're gonna start punching me. Actually, I bet that attacking them, the other guy that wants to kill them would attack me. Janky, as the AI groupings seem to be. Like the other time I got a grenade to the face because I said some words. I don't remember what it was. So we came from Fogalevka. We're not going over that way. We're going east from here. And in fact, we were going east already. And we were just exploring because things might be in here. Also, what is that? Is that a cross or is that... that I don't think is anything. We have something... Ah! That's bad. Suddenly you hear rustling in a roadside bush. And after a brief moment, some giant monster attacks you. Oh no, that's not okay. Oh, I managed to succeed and escape. Okay, that's good. Save. I don't want the monster. We are gonna have enough time. I might... Okay, let's do this. Because it's a pain going back and forth. See if this is anything. An ordinary waste dweller walks your way. Want to talk to him? Ah, well, that's worthwhile. I like that. Hello. Oh, he has sheep. Good stuff. Also, a lot of mushrooms. All over the place. Green mushrooms, which is weird. Because mushrooms don't have things, but these are radioactive mushrooms, I would say. Relax, man, I'm not looking for trouble. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is awkward. Excuse me, I'm reloading the weapon. It's fine. Yeah. You see a constantly sniffing guy in a protective face mask. He lowers his gaze and speaks in a grumpy voice. I want a meeting. A grumpy voice. Would he say, what a meeting? So, what? Okay, I'll just go with that voice before, the one that I had before. What's your name? My name is Karim Petuhov. Job? Linen trader. So I am always on the run. Where are you heading? To go to that city. Get it? Oh my god, it's getting worse. You heard something interesting? Ka-ka-ka! He shouts at me. They say that in Novorossiysk, there was a terrible serial killer known as Tsvetan, a menace towards both women and kids. Get it? Oh my god. Okay, well, you have sharpening stone. Lovely, I love it. Toilet paper, cheese. I love that better. I love these as well. 5 rounds for so cheap. These are so cheap. I love it. Okay, I have things for you, sir. I believe. Pipe rifle. Probably gonna sell it eventually. We have yeah. I need corned meat. Actually, is that very heavy? That's not very heavy. Wolf antidote. That's for poison. Might not. Yeah, that's custom made grenade. I'm actually gonna keep it. We have a bunch of apples. Okay. Single one, maybe? I don't know how much one costs. Okay. Guess it's 4. Really not 4. My maths are amazing. Can I get some more? Cheese removes your personality and increases your barter? What? What's that all about? What are you talking about? I would like the sharpening stone, though, because that's probably going to be important for crafting. Crafting melee weapons, though. Just remembered. No, don't want that. Then I'll pay the rest, I suppose. I need the bullets. Where's my money? Well, we have some stuff around here that we could give away, but I can't find my money right now. Beers, that 33. Yeah, it's still more or less the same thing. That's for minus personality, extra luck. I need to remember that I need to put my nose on. I'm looking at the items as well as at the money, so that's why I can't find the money. I always thought it was at the end, but apparently it's not. Or I can't see it. It's like yellow, isn't it? It's got a bunch of numbers here as well, so yeah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. A few apples for some bullets. Sounds good. You know how they say, an apple a day, you get 3 9mm, I think. Let's go. Let's get out of here. This guy's not very useful. I mean, it's good to have the rounds, though. So, what I was thinking is that maybe this was something. It is not. So, we're going to go that way. And we're going to figure things out. And I was saving there before, because if that wasn't anything, I was just reload. Because it's just slightly a little bit faster. Slightly a little bit faster. I know my English. Ooh, that's symbiosis of rats and mutated wasps. That sounds like a terrible, nightmarish creature, but it is not. It is just a metaphysical symbiosis. Because it's not like a mixture of rats and wasps. It's just, they're just together. Also, this looks very Area-y. Area-y, that's words. Ooh, scavengers. Talk my... Oh, no. Wait a minute. Meet the scavengers. And they're aggressive. I'm still gonna talk my way out, because I don't want to fight. I will die. And that's just the way I roll. You know, with the talking my way out of it. And we have somewhere. Also, it's nighttime, so hopefully we won't get killed. Let's look over here. Oh, by the way, I should have said this right at the beginning, because I read, yesterday, not today, but I read that they are patching the game, version 1.8. Right now I'm playing 1.5, I think? Can I tell that? Maybe, I can. Let's see. Main menu. Exit to menu, that's the one. Right there, 1.73, okay, that's good. Yeah, but they're gonna update to 1.8. There's many things that they are adding, apparently. They're changing the UI, the changing quality of life improvements. I don't know if they're gonna make things like faster world travel movement or a toggle or something like that, but I haven't seen that stuff. But they did talk about quality of life improvements in the game. They also talked about new characters, new quests, new locations. I'm not really sure how that's going to affect the current playthrough, but I'm just going to, you know, keep going and see. They also talked about, and this is what excites me the most, actually, that they're getting the help of, Sam... I don't remember his name, though. I should know. Because he wrote for a game that you might be aware of called The Age of Decadence. Also wrote for Battle Brothers. And he's going to help them with the English translation. And hopefully, we'll see. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what to say about that. Let's see what the end result is. There's a lot of I mean, there's a lot of words that are weird. But honestly, those words make it... I like it. Yeah, it's basically how that goes. I like it. I like that they are weird. Makes me laugh. It's interesting. It adds insight. It adds charisma to the game. Insight, when I say insight, I mean like insight into the original sort of mindset of whoever wrote the dialogues and all that sort of stuff. Although, of course, it's not, you know, it's like things like your dislocation is gonna be changed, and I'm like, what? So that doesn't really add anything. It's just more of a goofy thing that you can laugh at rather than laugh with. So it's good that they're going to improve the dialogue, but there's a lot of characters. You know, for as many characters as there are that are interesting and funny and like you can engage with properly, because that's the real fun. Also, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just going through the edges because that's how I explore maps. That's the real fun of reading or playing games. It's engaging with the characters and trying to glean into their gleam. Is it gleam? I think gleam might be the word. Into their personality and be like, oh, I think you this or I think you that. So I take the characters seriously, and I'm very often rewarded with interesting characters that react as you'd expect them to. But at the same time, there's like, for every character that is like that, there's another character that's just dry and it feels like filler, honestly. But they're just not written as filler. They're written as main characters. Everybody's written as main characters in this game. Not main characters, I guess, but, you know, it's like they're very important. Let's see, is this radioactive? It doesn't sound like it is, because you know how that works. Let's not approach, though. I don't think there's anything in there. So we're getting a good amount of toadstools today. What is the name of this place? Old Scrapyard. Oh, that's very fitting. So yeah, there's a patch coming up. I think they have a release date for that. It's somewhere later on in March. I can't remember if it's like the 20th or the 16th or anything. But you can be mostly certain that by the time... Let's see if we haven't circled. This place is enormous. By the time it comes out, I will be like the day after or 2 days at most after that. There'll be an episode with the patch already, so you're going to be able to get my first impressions of the patch. I'm not really sure what to expect, though, in regards of just how visible the changes are going to be. But yeah, if you're playing this for yourself, yeah, that's something to look forward to. And of course, if it better not require the restart of the campaign, because if it does, well, it's not like I can't replay all the things by myself. It wouldn't take too long. I mean, it would take a few hours, but most of the time we've spent here is in dialogue and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. But still, I don't want that to happen, because there's a lot of fighting as well, and that actually takes a lot of time with the character build that I have. What would you know? Oh yeah, and what reminded me of that? Oh, this is like Junktown. Look at that. It's cool. So it's a full-blown town. I thought it was just gonna be a place for us to loot, but no, it is a full-blown town, which is awesome. We're gonna circle around again. What reminded me of that is that they are doing balancing changes to the combat. They're also adding new functions like companion interactions for combat, more commands and stuff like that. Hello, there's 2 gates to this city? Not very defensible, is it? That sounds like a bad deal, but it's your job to defend it, not mine. But actually, for gameplay purposes, as many gates as possible, please add them all, because I don't want to have to look around for the gate, even though the map does do a good job at letting me know where to go to get into places. And pathfinding works as well, because you just click over there, the character goes. Yeah, so what I was gonna say is... Oh, I think I saw movement. No, I did not. There's no monsters out here. We're good. They're adding changes, but I believe it's not, like, health values, which, for me, I think is the most crucial mistake they made in the combat. It's just that small creatures are just way too strong. Can I just go through? A barricade. Yeah, you don't say. It is indeed a barricade. What do you mean a barricade? Probably because you can shoot it. Oh. That's interesting. That is interesting. Are we gonna storm this city or something? You know, attack it with somebody else. Could be. You know, because by myself, I'm not gonna be shooting barricades, that's for sure. Anyway, let's go in through here, and yeah, so they're changing action points and consumption, at least. That's one thing that I did read. You can't break the lock. I want to open it. Is that you couldn't, or is that you just can't? Because my lock picking right now is not the best. I'm gonna reload here. I just want to see if I can open it, because I don't know if the text is you couldn't or you just can't. Yeah. It's, as far as I can tell, it can't. That's a locked door that you can't open. Maybe from the inside. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Let's have a chat with the... What's the name? The guard. That's the one right there. Also, I need to sneeze, which is terrible. I just sneezed. Everything is good. It's the rain. It's the rain, I tell you. Hello. You meet... Oh, my... Oh, what is... Okay. They're mutants, maybe. I mean, that looks... I don't know what that looks like. Maybe it's a tattoo. I would say they're mutants. That's very cartoonish. So, probably not... I don't know. You meet a tall, hairy, unkempt man. Everything is wrong about him. His mouth has a strange shape to his... to it. Yeah. His eyes are too big. His eyebrows are even bigger. He drops green spittle on his chest as he breathes. He addresses you, finally. What do you mean, finally? It wasn't like he was taking time to have everything wrong about him. What does an army want with us? Get the hell out of here. Oh, they're mutants. I was just, walking by. I decided to come and have a chat. You best keep on walking. Nothing for your kind here. My god, can I not? Oh my god, they're aggressive? What's up, my mutato? What the heck? It's like muchacho, except I don't know. You out of your mutated mind or something? Can't you see I'm a mutant myself? I don't have a speech check in here, which I probably should. What's your mutation? He asks. See the Geiger counter? I'm a ticking time bomb or radiation. I don't see the Geiger counter though. I have most terrible mutation. My morals are mutated. We're gonna study yoga. Back when I studied yoga, they told me I have a third eye somewhere. Oh, that sounds like a thing that people would believe. Ah, you're funny, Normie. But enough is enough. You should know that doesn't count. Does he not? You were already told to get the hell out of here, Normie scum. Why did you return? I won't talk to you. What I can do is call the boys over. We'll bury you right here. You want that, huh? Do you... Yep. Oh my god. Oh no. I wanted to talk to the rest of the people. Aww. See what I can pull off over here. Probably not much. Lenin certainly can't pull anything off. He's just gonna die. Actually, he should be able to run away because he's been ordered to do that. Yeah, off he goes. He's gonna be sniped down though. Grenade. And he has been killed. It's a good thing that wasn't at me. Okay. That's pretty good. I don't want to do this, so I'm gonna reload. Also because Lenin just died. But, it wouldn't be a bad thing. So you're dead. It wouldn't be a bad thing to be able to get in here. What are we talking about? I just took 6 more damage. And I only have a couple of people fighting me right now. That was 14 damage. That's a pistol. Took 6 more damage. Okay, so I'm gonna need... can I apply healing items to myself? I can't, can I? I need to have them in my hand. Yeah. I'm gonna try and kill you. But, we're not gonna get anything done here. Yeah, so maybe instead of having a, I'll show you what I'm thinking of right now. Okay, that guy probably will die, but I don't think I will survive. Okay, so if I do this, that guy's gonna shoot me. And there it is. And now I'm gonna be shouted at by the game with a capital Y-U's right there. Oh, it's yours. Okay. Well, the U also has a capital letter, but you should expect that at the beginning of the sentence. What I'm thinking is, I've seen some people do this in Fallout. Like every once in a while, I see footage. Oh, right, I'm over here. I see footage of people playing Fallout 1 and 2. And I see people do it, and honestly, I don't get it. I really don't get it, and I'm pretty sure they're wrong. They're flat out wrong in playing it like that. However, in this game it's different. So maybe the developers of the game thought of play Fallout the same way, because of course it's so this game is so influenced, has so much influence from Fallout 1 and 2, of course. So what I'm thinking is, do I have... That's one healing item. That's another healing item. One thinking is this. And some people play it like this. You don't need to do this in Fallout, because Fallout is a point-and-click game. It's basically a point-and-click adventure with turn-based combat. You can apply any item to any part of the world. You can look at the descriptions of any part of the world. You just need to use the mouse cursor. We can do that in this game. We don't have a mouse cursor, which is unfortunate, but if it'd be amazing if we could look at the descriptions of everything. Especially in a game as verbose as this, that would be awesome. Anyway, because you can just apply items directly to yourself or to anybody using the mouse cursor. For this game, you can't, so you need to do this. And it's 2 action points, which is incidentally the same as applying an item to yourself in Fallout. So I'm going to start using that right there if we're going to go into bigger fights, because that way I can use a single shot. My rudimentary tail is hurting again, he says, as obviously a person who has a tail, and refers to it as rudimentary. At least he didn't say vestigial, because that would be even more hilarious. But yeah, that's gonna be that for today. I don't know how to get in there. Maybe we can't. Maybe we just had to know. Or maybe they're really just aggressive and it's impossible to do anything. And we have a statue of Lenin, I believe. Maybe. Could be. But anyway, that's going to be that for right now. I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been A.T.O.M RPG. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.